Hey guys, so I recently did my off-season predictions for the Yankees and the Mets, and I've gotten a lot of requests to do other teams. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to be accommodating these requests, and I want to accommodate all of them. Today, I want to focus on the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay, what I think they should do in the offseason versus what I think they actually will do in the offseason. I do think they need to make some moves. I think for number one, I think Joe Girardi was a great hire for manager. I think he's going to do a really good job at bringing some people together that need to be brought together and pushing some of the veterans and some of the stronger personalities. I think he's going to be a really good fit. And as a Yankee fan, I miss him, but kudos to the Phillies for bringing him on. He's going to be a good one for you guys. So anyway, with that said, let's get to the video here. What do I think the Phillies should do? Okay, some of their biggest offseason needs: starting pitching, third base, and even though they have a third baseman, I think they can use an upgrade there. Bullpen, and some kind of utility infielder, are my personal views on what they need the most. Here are my thoughts on what they should do. I think they should sign Gerrit Cole or Madison Bumgarner for the starting rotation. As much as I love Gerrit Cole and I'm a diehard Yankee fan, I don't think he's coming to the Yankees. And I do think he's a good fit for the Phillies, and they do have a good relationship with Scott Boras, who is his agent, and he just happens to be the agent for Anthony Rendon and Steven Strasburg as well. He's got the three biggest this offseason. So I think they should sign either Gerrit Cole or Madison Bumgarner. I think either one would be a nice fit, and they'd be able to take Madison Bumgarner away from potentially the Braves, which will be a good thing, and strengthen their position in the National League East. I do think Gerrit Cole is going to go out west, but if you want to know where I think he's actually going to go, watch my video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell next to it so not only do you know when I post new videos, but you'll see my video out there on MLB free agent predictions. I post a video where I think all the top free agents are going to go. And then I have another video based on what I think their contracts are going to be. So check them both out, especially if you like these videos. Next, I think they're going to I think they should sign either Josh Donaldson for third base or Mike Moustakas for third base, because he's a third base / first base. Moustakas, he's a versatile player. I think Donaldson would be a good fit there as well, and plus you'd be taking him away from the Braves, who want to sign him for a 2 or 3 year deal. So any chance you can have to take away somebody who is very good for the Braves and who I think would be really good for the Phillies, good idea. Now for the bullpen, I think they should sign Drew Pomeranz or Rich Hill. They're both strikeout pitchers. They're both lefty. Okay, even though Rich Hill's like 76 years old, he's like 40. He's a strikeout pitcher. He still gets a lot of strikeouts, and he's versatile. You can have him spot start if you need him to spot start. You can have him be one of those starters. You throw a couple innings. You can do a lot of things. And Pomeranz he's really come into his own as a reliever. And I think both of them, either one of them, would be a good fit on the Phillies. And lastly, I think they should go back and bring back Asdrubal Cabrera as a super utility infielder. One, you'd be taking him away from the Nationals, from a National League East team, and I think he was a good fit for the Phillies, and I think he would complement some of these other pickups like a Moustakas or a Donaldson, give them a break, and be able to give some other people a break as well. So now, what do I think they actually will do? I don't think they're going to get Cole on Bumgarner, unfortunately. And I hate saying it because my wife's favorite team is the Phillies, but I do think they're going to bring in Dallas Keuchel and Michael Pineda. I think they're going to bring in 2 starters, one lefty and one righty, and they can essentially get both of those for the price of Bumgarner. If you think about it, both of them combined will be not even a third of the price of Cole. So they'll get 2 for the price of half, essentially. And I think it would be a good, I think their starting rotation needs some additions, and I do think 2 additions would be a good way to go, especially if they can get both of those guys. And I think Michael Pineda would do well to translate over from the American League to the National League. He's consistent, he throws innings, and they need that. And I think Keuchel would be a nice fit as well. Plus, they would keep him away from the Braves, which is another good thing. So you'd be taking Keuchel and Donaldson from the Braves. So I think they're going to sign Anthony Rendon. As much as a lot of people think he's going to go back to either the Nationals or sign with the Dodgers, I have a feeling he's going to sign with the Phillies. And he'll be reunited with Bryce Harper, and I think he's a good veteran presence, and I think he's a good Joe Girardi guy. Low maintenance. I think he'd be somebody who would balance out the Bryce Harpers of the world, the stronger personalities, and I think he would be a great fit to the Phillies team, lineup, just overall chemistry. He's a great player, and I think it's the time for the Phillies to strike since they didn't get Machado, and they were going to spend on Machado. They can get Rendon, and Rendon is not going to cost as much as Machado. So he won't be that far away, but I don't think he's going to cost $300 million. I think they're going to take Dellin Betances away from the Yankees. I do think they'll give him a 3-year deal. 1 year to restore get back his health, and then another 2 years after that. He's young, he's 31, and when he's good, as Joe Girardi knows, he's one of the most dominant relievers. He can be inconsistent at times, but when he's good, he is unhittable. And I think he would be a good fit to the Phillies bullpen, a good addition to their bullpen. And last but not least, I think they're going to sign Starlin Castro, who is a veteran, but he's also a versatile, pretty solid infield player who can play multiple positions. And I think he's pretty low maintenance guy too. I think he'd be a good addition and give their infields a little bit of versatility and a little bit of variety, and be able to rest some guys and move some guys around. So this is what my thoughts on what they should do versus what I think they will do. Either way, I think they're going to make a couple of good moves, at least 2 significant moves, and then a couple of minor ones below that. So let me know what you think. Leave me some comments in the comment section. If you like this, click the like button. If you want to watch more videos like this, I post them every week. Click the subscribe button and click the bell next to it so that you know. The next video I'm going to post is Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays. I got a request for Blue Jays. After that, I'm going to post the Anaheim Angels or the LA Angels. And then I also got a request for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So those are going to be my next 3 teams. And if you have any other teams, drop them down below, and I want to accommodate as many people as I possibly can. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let's have a good off season. Let's put our GM hats on for the GM meetings coming. I'll talk to you next time.